Yeah. Yeah. So cool. All right. So hi guys, we are live, and this is the Arsenal Antics show with myself, Swings, alongside Skrills and Sparta. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. This is a new channel, but we're not even say too much. We're just gonna get straight into the content right now, guys. It's crazy. Right now, Arsenal Antics, giving you Arsenal's mad antics throughout the whole week, whether it's good or bad. You see it there, but yeah. So guys, 2 games, 6 points. Mad thing. Who would have thought? Back on track slightly. I don't know who. I don't even know who to go with first. Let me go with Sparta, because I like the way he settles me down. I like the way he describes the matches to me still. So yes, but Sparta, let us know what you thought of Arsenal 1, Brighton 0. 2 games on the bounce. Let's go.
So from my perspective, yesterday's game against Brighton was a very, very different game to the game against Chelsea. So the Chelsea game was simply, all right, you man have been playing shocking and you need to pick up 3 points. Now, the Brighton game was, all right, you've got 3 points, but can you repeat the feat that you done last week? Well, when I deeped the game yesterday, because I was thinking, where's the intensity gone? Where's the pressing? Why the goals drying up? I looked at the game and I thought, you know what? It's a thing where a lot of these players had something to prove, in the sense of, okay, we've won the last game, but can we do it again? But it wasn't there. It was more of like, Chelsea was more of like, let's just hit them on the counter, or let's just go at them. Yesterday was more of, we started off well, and then I don't even know what happened. And in the second half now, it's like we was back playing like we was against Chelsea. So it was a weird game. Do you get what I'm saying? And for me personally, yesterday there was little glimpses of good things, but there was a lot of bad habits that came out yesterday. And it just, January can't come quicker for this team, because right now, I'm gonna be real, we're finished. If we carry on playing like how we did yesterday against a better team in the first half, we're finished. But that's
first half over.
Yeah, man. That's literally it. But yeah, what would you
think? I hear you. I didn't even hear the last thing you said. What you said, bro?
I was saying, so what did you guys think about the game yesterday? What was your opinion on it?
Skills, what did you think? What did you think of the game?
I agree with Sparta still. Like, again, it was a thing whereby, can we repeat it? Can we come out fighting? And I just didn't see that in the first half. I didn't see it at all. And I did pick up some signs throughout the game as to, like, I don't know why our fighting spirit kind of just wasn't there. We just went back to the Arsenal we've been playing for the last couple of months. Side to side stuff, like, and it was a bit disheartening to see, because I was thinking, with all these youngsters, they've come to the side and they've shown that, right, it's time to go forward. So watching that game in the first half was like, oh, bruv, just don't turn into that typical Arsenal, bruv. You man have come in, shown a bit of freshness, shown some fighting spirit, and it's like second game in, or like after the Chelsea win, it's like, oh, let's just go back to being the typical new Arsenal, play side to side. If we feel pressure, go to Leno. Like, it was just like, oh, bruv. But in the second half, there was a lot of positives. Again, like Sparta said, watching Arsenal was just like, raw. What happened in the second half? Like, I don't know if Arteta came on a mad thing. Like, I don't know, but there was an instant.
Yeah, man. Definitely there was a word in there.
Yeah.
Definitely there was a word in there, because that first half, just to touch on to you guys' points, that first half was literally Arsenal. That was how Arsenal's been playing for the whole of the season. You know what I'm saying? But sorry guys, my cat was trying to invading us. But yeah, it was just literally how Arsenal was playing for the whole season. I felt like, I don't know, man, because as you lot saying, it was a different game. It was literally a different game how we played Chelsea and stuff. And literally, I just thought that the midfielders in El Neni and Xhaka, because I'm just gonna get straight into it, was the reason the first half was slow. Because I feel like they were the only constant that's been in our team from those last games, innit? And as you can see, I just felt like they just couldn't bring our front forward players into the game, innit? In the first half, innit? But I just felt like in the second half, Arteta just said, yo, let's just play forward, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Play forward and hit them quick. And then we finally got our front players in the game. Man like Saka, amazing player. And ML Smith-Rowe took the game by the scruff, and then Lacazette just came on and done his thing, man.
Yeah, 100%. But you see, yesterday, it also made me realize that, as you said, we're so weak in the middle when you take out Partey, yeah. And if Arsenal wanna show the fans that they're serious, yeah, there's two players from yesterday's game that they need to take, and the first player is Basuma. If you put you saw what he was doing yesterday. Like, he was bullying the whole team. The only person that
it's easy for him.
You know what I'm saying? The only person that I legit saw that was trying to tackle him was actually Emil Smith-Rowe. Everyone else was shook to tackle him.
You couldn't get near him, really.
Do you know what I'm saying? But no one could get near him. But it's like, try something, do something. You saw he literally just stood there, and everything that was coming up, he was just taking the ball off them. He was swallowing it. And my thing is, Arsenal don't have a commanding CM or DM outside Partey who can do that. And we're finding now, once you take out Partey, we're so, like, we haven't got nothing in the middle. Do you know what I'm saying? Our right back situation, I'm not Bellerin's biggest fan. He had an okay game yesterday, but there was a point where he ran through, and why is he the furthest man up front? Where's the striker? Do you know what I mean? And he didn't have the legs to get back. We haven't got that. So for me, based on yesterday's game, there were so many different in that team that I was seeing. I just said the first half, El Neni going back, Leno doing kick-ups or whatever stupidness he was doing. So I'm saying, like, Xhaka slow on the turn. And it's like, if we want to progress as a serious team, we can't have players like Xhaka and El Neni starting. As I said, Xhaka, I could keep him in the team, but like he can get like a quick 20 minutes. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like just to say,
last 20.
Can't be starting. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I need players who are going to be forward thinking. Emil Smith-Rowe was the only one who thought, you know what, raw, let me go forward. Martinelli,
straight into space.
Martinelli, I love him, but we couldn't get him in the game yesterday. So he was subbed because he wasn't effective. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's just small things that I saw yesterday that is like, raw. Arteta needs to be looking at kind of players, Basuma, or even what's their right back? What's his name again? Lamptey or someone like that. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's like, even another thing, I don't know if you guys saw this year, Arsenal's quite a short team. Look at where marking yeah, do you get what I'm saying? We need our defense. So it's just small little things I'm picking up on, do you know what I'm saying? So that's just my take on the game. You know what I'm saying?
I think in terms of that game there, that game was just to get through it and get 3 points. At the end of the day, however way we played or whatever, we just had to get 3 points to follow it up from the Chelsea game, innit? That was literally it, innit? Obviously, we know our deficiencies and stuff, but I must say, in the second half again, the youngers showed what we've been missing, man. Literally, they literally showed what we've been missing all season. I thought Smith-Rowe, not everyone's going to talk about Saka and the turn, and he beat his man and play. Saka had a great second half. I don't know about the first half, but Emil Smith-Rowe, just the little touches, just the little in between the lines, all the little, sometimes in the middle, sometimes he's on the right. Even what impressed me even more was the tracking back. Was the tracking back. He was tracking back, fighting, getting the ball back. Do you know what I'm saying? And I believe that he's the reason that it's like we had an engine, that was getting overheated, innit? Like Arsenal was an engine that was getting overheated, But Emil Smith came in and added a component where he just made every part start working again. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas he can link up, play the ball into Martinelli's feet, so Tierney can overlap and stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? I just felt like in the first half, Xhaka and El Neni was not getting the ball to the front for quick enough, innit? That was literally the only thing, innit? I think Arteta just spoke to them and they upped the pace. And second half, he done much better. But Emil Smith-Rowe, he had a great performance. But Saka as well, every week, this guy has been pulling Arsenal along, even through the bad weeks, And I can't believe we have a young player like that, man. He's a great player, man.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I don't know. This next period, we've got some crucial games coming up here, and Arteta needs to find a balance in the transfer window. If he hasn't already done it now, he needs to have a clear target of who he's bringing in. I don't want to be hearing all these silly names like Costa and that. No, you need a number 10.
Well,
And
you know, nah, I'm not gonna entertain that.
hey, you know, it's for me, yeah. With Arsenal's like transfer thing, like this is a thing that we always get wrong, yeah. Arsenal always get players when it's too. Like, I'm not a big fan of Willian. I don't think anyone is. But if we had got him maybe 4 or 5 years ago, it might be a different player we're talking about. Getting Costa for me is a positive and a negative for Arsenal. The positive is that he brings a different option and that we need a bully in our team who can just rough up players and score goals. But then the negative of that is that he halts Balogun's progress. His discipline issues is just a mad thing. And it's like, why are we getting him how many years too late? Do you get what I'm saying? So Arteta, pinpoint exactly who he's bringing in. And it needs to be in the right positions. For me, we need another defender, 2 in the middle, and a cam. Whether we different story, but you know what I'm saying? Very crucial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I hear that still. I hear that, man. Skrills.
Chat to me, bro.
Saka, talk to me.
That
his performance yesterday. What do you think about it?
He's amazing, man. He's amazing. First half wasn't the best. I'm gonna be honest.
Because man of the match twice, you know.
Yeah. It's, you know what I mean? It's crazy. I even think, I don't know if you guys saw it at the end when he got subbed. I think they just told him he was man of the match and he was bare, like proper gassed and that.
Yeah,
like, he's phenomenal, man. And I'm just mad excited to see what kind of player he's going to turn into. I want to see where he's at when he's 24, 25. Like, he's just too sick, man. Yesterday,
but the only thing I'm scared of is that we're overworking him, man. Was you were saying the other day about Owen?
Yeah.
And they burnt out Owen because right now the way he's playing, even for England, he's kind of solidified that left back, left wing back. Do you know what I'm saying? With his
left side, it's all him. Like, it's his. If he goes left wing, left back, left wing, left mid, it's all his. Saka can bully that spot there still. I feel like his performance yesterday, again, first half, wasn't the best. And I was actually a bit disappointed because he just looked like he weren't in the game. It looked like he was a bit not focused. But come second half, again, like we said, I don't know what Arteta said to these, man, but he came out on violence in the second half. He came out like we saw Saka again. Like, yeah, this is the Saka we know, innit? And just to see that turn, him control it outwards and just start blowing, I was like, I was literally like, every touch he took, I was getting an edge of my seat more and more. I was like, don't lose it.
And the touches were perfect as well. That's the thing. Perfect touches.
Everything. And I was thinking, knowing Saka, we all know when he whips it across the box, it's very venomous. It's a very pacey. I was thinking, please, Saka, spot Laka. Please. I thought he was going to whip it across, try to get to the penalty spot, and this guy just rolled it to Laka. I said, this is a goal. This is a goal. It has to be a goal. And
you see Laka, that's a confident Laka. That's the Laka I've been missing. That's the confident Laka. Not the Laka that will lash at it and just try to get on target. The one that will come, angle it, bend it around the keeper.
Yeah, man. Saka done. It's just a bit scary that such a young player like Saka is carrying our team. And it might not. But
it shows how poor our team is.
At the same time, that's what I mean. Like, it's mad scary because it's just like, bro, how can a big club like Arsenal be relying on Saka, who's 19? Do you know what I'm
Especially
saying?
like people. Sorry to cut you.
Someone
like Martinelli as well. Like, he's just come back from a long-term injury. He's rushed straight back into the team. He had a little scare, got hurt on the shin. Next thing you know, he's back in straight away. And it's like, even though we all want Martinelli to play, we should not really be rushing these. Like, we shouldn't even be wanting all our success to be because of these youngers. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It should be the senior, and that's why I just feel it's just mad. But we have to rely on these youngsters, man. Because
at the same time, what it does is like, if we keep playing these youngsters, yeah, and they keep performing, eventually teams are going to start coming for them if we don't lock them down. So that just indicates to me, ideally, our future is going to be cut short if we carry on playing these men. You know what I'm saying? What, Saka, we've secured him for what, 4 or 5 years? I'm not too sure. After that, bro, if Bayern come from with a fat check, he's gone.
He's gone.
Martinelli, another team comes from with a... I could see Barcelona just already saying some mad figures and he's off. Do you know what I'm saying?
Dortmund on Saka already, just saying, yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? And it's just like, bro, all these players who are youngsters who should be here in the next, I don't know, 10 years, yeah, to actually build Arsenal, they'll be gone if we keep using them now. But that's where we're at. We actually have to use these man, and they're doing well. Like, they're doing so. Like, Martinelli's progress, yeah, since injury has just been mad. It's been so mad. Smith Rowe coming to the side, and you're actually playing a very important position, bro. And you're doing it well. Yeah, safe, man. Safe.
But you see, with the Smith Rowe thing, I thought he would always do well because he's the only youngster that's actually been on loan and actually played games on loan. A lot of our youngsters, our top ones, are just been at the club trying to get games in the Europa League, innit? But even when you hear from the Huddersfield people, he was at Huddersfield, right?
Yeah, he went to Huddersfield.
Yeah, the Huddersfield people, they rated him highly, and he was playing games, a lot of games, and he got injured. I think he got injured towards the end, innit? But so I always thought if we had to turn to Smith Rowe, he had at least some experience in like match football. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas other players, they only played in Europa and stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? And I was going to ask you guys though, Arteta's decision to drop Laka for Uber, was that one of the reasons why we started so slow?
100%. 100%. And that like, I was even going to mention that later. I don't know, yeah, like, correct me if I'm wrong, innit? Aubameyang, he's got us out of the dirt for 2 seasons now, yeah? I'm not saying he's rubbish, but one thing I do know is when you have a player like Aubameyang, yeah, you can a little bit ease off because you know if this guy gets 9 chances, he's scoring 7. At least he's scoring 7. That's just how Aubameyang is. But what that now does for the whole team is we just kind of rely on him.
Yeah.
Do you get it? I remember that one chance that he had when Saka pinged it across the box. And I'm probably thinking, like, as soon as I saw Aubameyang running, I said, yeah, this is a goal. And I just chilled, thinking, this is a goal. No matter what happens, it's going in. And it wasn't. And it happens, innit? But 9 times out of 10, Aubameyang puts those away. My thing is, because you've got a player like that, yeah, and especially with how we played against Chelsea, I was just confused as to think, I don't get it. When we start off with Chelsea, we start pressing, fighting spirit, but all of a sudden, the one change has completely taken the sting out of us. And I don't know
those attributes that you said, that's Lacazette's main attributes: the fighting spirit, the pressing. Exactly. That's what Lacazette's going to give you 100% when he steps on the pitch.
Even when Aubameyang was up top, like I said it, I've been saying this for so long, yeah. Well, not for so long, but Aubameyang hasn't got agility no more. The guy is just quick. So when he presses, it don't even make sense because he will put his burners on, shut down the centre back, and the centre back turns towards the left, and Aubameyang's still running. He can't quickly stop himself, turn, and he can't do that. Whereas Lacazette, he's not that fast. He's got a bit of pace in him, but he's not that. So if it comes to a thing where centre back has to turn, he's on you. He's your shadow. Lacazette is all over you, and I just feel like once you get a man like that, yeah, leading from the front. And as he's pressing, he's pointing towards he's telling Saka press as well. He's telling Martin press, everyone press. It makes a big difference. And look what happened as soon as he came on. 21 to 29 seconds. The guy 2 touches and he scored. I remember I tweeted this. I put on Twitter, get Aubameyang off the pitch. Or if you're going to keep him on, bring Laka or something. And everyone started getting on to me. I see bare Arsenal fans getting on to me, calling me a fickle Arsenal fan. And I was like, all right, cool, say no more. He comes on. I'm trying to act these people, but come like the Twitter's broken. What's going on? What's going on? This is what I'm saying. He brought something different. Even if it was his presence or something, he just brought something completely different. And we scored. He was the only man that scored that night. Like, that says a lot for me. That just says too much for me. It says a lot, man. I don't know if Aubameyang's a little bit isolated right now as well. I don't know if he can really play down the middle. I'm starting to question it a little bit because of the recent games he's been playing down the middle, and I'm thinking, if he's gonna play this guy down the middle, we need a quality cam. We need a quality, because there were times he was making runs. I know there was this run that everyone saw. Xhaka was on the ball.
Xhaka, that's what Xhaka does all the time. Oh my god, Xhaka! I know. I was just about to say that one. Xhaka could have just played it right through the middle.
He was in.
He was in. My man just passed it to the side.
Oh,
everything wrong.
That's what I'm saying. To play Aubameyang down the middle, that's what we need, isn't it? And it's like with yesterday's game, even though he was playing down the middle, I clocked one thing. He kept drifting. He started drifting towards the winger, like started playing left wing again. He kept drifting. So when Lacazette's come on now and he's pushed Aubameyang out wide, I'm thinking, brother, until we get this amazing cam, wherever we're gonna get him from, we can't play this guy down the middle no more, bro. It just, we ain't got enough quality to play him down the middle. He doesn't get enough chances down the middle, and I don't know, man. I think maybe the wing right now is his best position to play, because at least that way he can actually do something with the ball. Down the middle, he's getting bullied. Guys are bigger than him, all that. You can't do the hold up play. It's just a bit predictable down the middle for me.
But you know what? You see with Aubameyang down the middle, I've actually thought this for a couple of seasons, but this season is actually showing him. I personally didn't think, even though he's traditionally like a number 9 or whatever he says, him for me wasn't working because he's weak.
He's weak.
If you put him against someone like a Company, a Van Dijk, or like a strong centre back, he's getting barged off the ball. Like whereas Lacazette's built. Like Lacazette, I remember when he bodied, who was it, Maguire, and he twisted.
Yeah.
Aubameyang for me, he likes to play on the last defender, but I feel like he's more of like a second striker. Like he's more like an inverted winger that will come in and then bam, he can get the goals. But yesterday, as you said, I think until we have a quality cam, or someone who's gonna play the ball, like if we have Banter playing and you have someone like a deep lying playmaker, him down the middle is not a thing. For me, I wouldn't have taken off Lacazette. That team against Chelsea, I couldn't fault. I couldn't even fault their performance apart from the penalty we gave away. That's it. So why he changed it yesterday? I get he's your captain, but as I said, I personally want Aubameyang to be vexed that he's not starting. I'm the captain. Why am I not playing? And then come on, and then he's fully firing. And when he gets the chance, because Aubameyang last season, he's scoring that chance yesterday. He's scoring that, and no one can tell me otherwise. He's scoring that. Yes, it was a great save. And as you said, these things happen. But Aubameyang last season is putting that away. There was a difference in his play. But Aubameyang, we have to remember, to be fair to him, he's in a underwhelming team, a struggling team. That team, there's probably 3 or 4 players who are probably performing. Other than that, there's no one there. So he's basically being fed on scraps. Do you get what I'm saying? So, as I said, we have to look forward and we just have to hope and pray does something. But yesterday, it wasn't the game for him. I would say the second half was the perfect time to bring him on. They're tired. We've been slow in the first half. Bammy comes and he got fresh legs. He can stretch the defense. You know what I'm saying? Even Martinelli, maybe it might have been better to even start Pepe over him for the fact that Martinelli's coming on to tired legs and he's going to run and do something. Do you get what I'm saying? But these are all if, buts, and maybes. Do you get what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
No, we still got the 3 points anyway, so that's calm. I just felt like, for me, with Oba starting over Lacazette, that's another example of what? Arteta's mismanagement. That's cool. That's literally it. Like, because I understand that you want to play your best striker, and you want, as the team is playing well so far, you know that they might create more chances for him to score. I understand that, and he is our best striker. But I just believe you don't stop a winning formula, innit? First of all, innit? Because that's a winning formula. We just won against Chelsea. Why would you change it, innit? Secondly, in terms of mismanagement, what could that what would have that done for Lacazette's confidence, even though he scored earlier on, because everyone's saying great substitution and stuff. Like, if I was Lacazette, I'm just thinking, wow, we just had a great performance with Chelsea. I was playing with these, man. Next thing you know, I just get dropped for the captain that's on the money. Because let's be real, I don't believe Arteta would want to keep Ubba on the bench and bring him on. Do you know what I'm saying? Even though I feel like it's the right thing to do, like I feel like Lacazette should be playing, and as Ubba is not on form, he should just come off the bench. And as soon as he comes on, people are gonna be like, right, that's Aubameyang, you know, man's scared. Like any chance. Do you get what I'm saying? Innit? Like, and he can get his confidence, and then when he's firing, you can just be like, all right, chuck him in there. Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like Lacazette, with his all-round play, he just has so much more to offer us in this system with Smith Rowe with the cam and the wingers just flying behind him. He has so much more to offer, whereas Aubameyang, he's just always on the last shoulder. And we don't have the players, especially in midfield. Smith Rowe can find them out, yes, but we don't have the players that will find them passes so he can literally go. Do you know what I'm saying? It's only Tenny that used to do it when he used to play on the left-hand side, and he used to just say go, and he used to run on to come on in his left and that. But yeah, I just feel like Aubameyang centre forward. I feel if you play for Arsenal, most of the time you're gonna have your back towards goal. You're gonna literally have your back towards goal, and we need, like, when Diego Costa, I hear that Arsenal was there. I was thinking, because I know what he's about still. Do you know what I'm saying? But I was just thinking we don't want to make the same mistakes, man. We need to start going for like young people that we can develop, or just proven people that are here now and young age. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's mad, but at least we got the victory, 1-0. Who was you guys man of the match, by the way? Because D-Lot says Saka. Do you lot felt that Saka should have got man of the match?
I think Smith Rowe.
Yeah, I think it was Smith.
Yeah, for me it was Smith Rowe, but yeah, man, it's just a credit to the youngers and stuff. So guys, is there anything else that you lot wanted to bring up in regards of the match? Leno's kicking. That's my Arsenal antics, yeah, of the weekend. I tell you that, because let's be real though, if that was Newer, man will be like, yeah, Newer just come with the skill. Look how he breaks me. Yeah. But Leno, when he was doing that, I'm like, nah, bro, where's your touch? Where's your touch?
He's doing that at Bayern Munich. This is Arsenal. We can't be, because if that had gone in now, hey, this now, people will be fighting this guy, you know. So I don't know. I mean, my Arsenal antic for this week. Personally, do you know what I would say? My antic for this week was the intensity. That's what it was, because you can't go from that to that. For me, it's like, why do these players, have to be constantly motivated just to play? Like, you're playing for Arsenal. Like, that's all the motivation you need.
Yeah.
Much people in the world, would dream of just stepping on that pitch, in front of 61,000 fans or however much it is, and literally just score a goal. I remember, we had a little stewards tournament at Arsenal. We got to play on the pitch. Now how gassed I was, flying the wing, and just to bang a goal, you're going mad. But these men do it week out, and to them it's just like, oh, it's whatever. So for me, like, Arteta needs to have a serious conversation with these players and be like, listen, if you don't want to play for this club, that's fine. But what you're not going to do is try and jeopardize our position. And it just shows you how much, we was 15th, a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And so unpredictable. We suddenly got 2 wins. And now I'm even hearing that where I think
6 points behind Chelsea.
There you go. And
9 points. 9 points on 4th.
You know what I'm saying? If we was consistent I'm not saying that we're going to win the league. That's never going to happen, But if we was consistent, some of those games we lost during that 8-game losing streak, if we'd beaten Leeds, for example, because we should have won that game, or even Everton, we would have been now, like, we probably would have been 6th, maybe pushing them to 5th. But what ifs, buts, and maybes? You know what I'm saying? So, that's my antic for the week.
What about you, Skills?
My antic for the week is the lack of trust. I feel like, and I'm talking about Kieran Tierney, I used to watch Kieran Tierney innit, when he was at Celtic. Yeah, my man was on, bro. He was practically a winger. I swear to you, he would beat you down the line, and he's always gonna beat you. If he knows he can beat you, that's it. One trick pony. I'm gonna, do the little dummy, watch him go, come back, then I'm off. He's been doing that for time. Comes Arsenal now, man gets the ball, and he's playing like Bellerin. And I don't blame him like that. I don't blame him because I know and anyway, for those who don't know how I see Bellerin, I see him as he gets the ball and he goes straight to Holding or Leno. That's it. There's no forwardness with Bellerin. And that's what Kieran Tierney's doing all of a sudden. And I've clocked that it's because he don't trust these men. He don't trust these men. He can't do this across pass to the middle of the park to Xhaka. This guy might lose it and get a red card. And Ceballos is somewhere spinning or something. Like, he don't trust these men. And I clocked that this week. That's why this is my Arsenal. Like, it's, bro, you got to trust your players. And for a player like Kieran Tierney, yeah, like I said, I've been watching him, yeah. To see how he's playing now, it hurts because we've got like, I'm not saying he's near his level, but I feel like this is the closest person we've had to Ashley Cole, bruv. Like,
yeah, definitely.
And now he's playing like this. Nah, man, something's got to change, bruv. He can't. How can he? It's only since Martinelli's come that he's slightly doing the over the top for Martinelli to chase it. But it's like, nah, man, this guy used to do this week in.
He don't really take risk with it, innit?
He's not taking risks.
He's not taking risks. Like, once he gets to the wing, he's gonna do a great cross more likely. But other than that, do you get what I'm saying? He doesn't really take risks. Like, he wouldn't play like a ball inside, like directly to the striker or anything.
Yeah, man.
You will see a man jump back, pass it. Do you get what I'm saying?
I don't like that because of. I think what annoys me the most is because I see how he used to play, and these are the things he used to do. So I was very excited when we were signing him, very, very excited. But yeah, man, now I just feel like we need to build trust around the whole team, not just between Martinelli and Tierney and Saka and Pepe or whatever. Or we need the whole team to start trusting each other. Like, because there's so many passes that we can make here. And I'm screaming in my head, don't go back. He goes back.
Yeah, forwards.
And I'm thinking, bruv, you could have just passed it there. Like, literally. But again, yeah, man, I think he's one player that actually doesn't trust some of the players. And he's like, nah, I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to pass it to you for you to lose the ball. Then I'm
going to stay solid.
No,
I'm not going to get caught out.
Nah. And yeah, man. That's my Antics still.
But can you blame him?
I can't. That's the thing.
I think the only defender he personally trusts that I see is Gabriel, because Gabriel plays right next to him. So he knows Gabriel can ping it forward. I can. But as you said, if you've got a Xhaka on any pivot, there's you play a ball over the top. To get to it, it's going to be a high foot, or he's going to do a needless foul.
Some needy stuff, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So, as you said, it's trusting the players, and I don't feel like we've got enough players that trust each other. Like, another thing I was seeing yesterday was there was a lot of what's the word? Like, individual play. Does that make sense? Like, play trying to do it, like, compared to the team that beat City, Liverpool, like United, like, I weren't seeing that. So they have to work on these things in training, or get the players in that they say, you know what, I can trust you, I can trust him, because it's never going to work. You know what I'm saying?
One thing though, we need Partey.
We need
him. He's the other part of the component in our team that we're missing. He will add that we haven't even seen it yet. Like, he will add a different dimension to this team.
The thing I'm scared about.
Though, my thing is that Partey needs someone. So when he drives forward, he needs to have someone behind him who's going to be like, yo, like, chill. But he don't. That's why yesterday I clocked, Brighton trust Basuma. They trust him to break the play. He's going to... I don't trust El Neni. You saw what he did when, I don't know what strippiness he done.
Yeah, edge of the box.
I was like, fam, you can't trust a player like that. And it's like, one thing that annoys me about Arsenal fans, they're very, like, they have short-term memory loss. One good performance, from one of our fringe players, and he hasn't kicked on. He just had a good game that day. Like, you see when El Neni played against United. Oh no. Do you remember this is the same sideways El Neni? He don't like going forward. You know what I'm saying? Xhaka, the free kick he took last week, he gassed him to do it this week when he wasted that chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, he should have given to Lack or whoever was next to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's these little things that kind of wind me up about the team. It's like they're so inconsistent, and that is Arsenal's biggest problem: inconsistency. You can have the best manager in the world, but if your players blow hot and cold week in, week out, you're never gonna.
Because you don't even know what you're gonna get from them, man.
Exactly. Like deep it. Our next game is against who's it? West Brom, yeah. Now they just got slapped up by at least 5-0.
We might just beat them 1-0.
On paper, we should go there and we should bang them like 7-0, realistically. But I know that game is either going to be a 2-1 or like it might be a 2-0, but the 2-0 is going to come in the 80th minute. It's going to be hard work, and that's Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's so mad, how we've won 2 games, but it just feels like we're still talking negative about the club. We're in a chiz, man.
Because it could change at any moment. It could change at any moment. We can lose, next week,
And that's
and it's peak. It's peak. It's actually peak.
That's the thing. You can't. The thing is that I want to be positive about my club, but also I know my club very well. They will gas you like for a couple of performances, like, and then do you know what a classic example is, and I think this is also down to the fans as well. Whenever we have a big team at home, the fans, like the atmosphere in the stadium, the fans, they're up for it. Everyone's screaming. Like Emirates is loud. When we're playing like a Southampton or a Burnley, it's like a library, and that on the players. The players remind me of the fans. When it's a big game now, Rob Holding's, Maldini, Bellerin's, Xhaka's, Pirlo, like doing the mad thing. But a normal team who we should just be easily beating, suddenly they go into their old habits, and that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like, I want to be positive, but I also know my team. So for now, I'm just keeping level head and just saying, if we can beat West Brom 2-0, I'll take that for now. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that. So, you know what
guys, I was going to ask you guys, because I'm not going to lie, I think I must have said my man's name in a WhatsApp group, I think last week, when you lot are like, a bit shaky, but Pablo Mari, I'm not going to lie, dog. Yeah, you can see the composure. You can see the ball playing.
I'll give him that.
You can see the reading. No, I'm just saying, I can see the reading. I can see the reading. Like, he's slow, yes, but what I saw, he won so much headers yesterday. So much headers yesterday, And what I saw, he is slow, but he's good at anticipating. So his positioning and his anticipation just saves him from being slow. And I just feel like he's put. I have to see more games against like top opposition in it, but I can see. I think there's a player in there still, and I wanted to get you lot's. I want to get you lot's view, because I think Pablo Mari, I think he might be one of the decent ones at the defenders, you know. He might be one of the decent ones, but
I feel him. It's so mad, because I actually feel him, but I do know one day he's gonna get exposed. I just know it. Because no matter how composed or how good he is, let's be real, the Don's slow. It's as simple as that. Put him up against Mane, Salah, it's all embarrassing. Do you know what I'm saying? But what you're saying is there's no lies. He's winning bare headers. He knows this Don's going to beat me for pace, so I'm just going to do 2 jogs that way. As soon as he touches it, I'm there. Hi, walk on. Do you get me? Put him under pressure. Like, he's got a brain. You can tell, like, he uses it. And I feel like he's someone that just do the job. That's
what we've been missing. Just defenders that just do the basics and just do the job in it. No jolting.
Like, man, I do see a decent defender there, I would like a better, I don't know, a better version of him. I don't know, but he's very decent, and I like the way he plays. Like, he's so confident with his left foot. Like, if he pings it, it's, you know, he's actually pinging it somewhere, like somewhere that makes a bit of sense. But yeah, man. For now, I like him.
Because Sparta, I wouldn't want him to start. I wouldn't want him to, like, I don't think starting week in, week out is the one for him. Because when Gabriel comes back in, I'll just swap him back out. I'm not going to lie. Like, I definitely think he could be a bit part player, but I think we actually have a right player because we haven't got to see him, man. He came to the club. He got injured. And then it was lockdown. I remember he came back against, Chelsea or something like that? And he got injured in, like, the first minutes. And that, then we ain't seen him. Then he literally come back into the Europa League like the other day. But he's been thrown in, and I just think he's been putting up some good performances still. But like, even Holding, people been saying Holding performance yesterday was good as well, and you like not really Holding at all.
Nah, because I keep this is what I mean. These guys have a purple patch, and then
yeah,
saying that's for me. Yeah, you want to impress me. Yeah, do it for majority of the season. Don't perform August to November. Give me August to May, and then I'll be like, all right, cool. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Saka, I'm impressed by him because from day one he's been consistent. Yeah, Pepe is a split decision because there's a player in there, but it's not there.
It's not there. This is
What's his name? Mari, in his defense, yeah. I'm not his biggest fan, but I'm not a hater. I don't think he's not good. For me, I just look at his shortcomings and I know for a fact, as you said, Scrooge, yeah, you put him up against a pacey centre forward or winger, and it's curtains. So he has to be very good at his positioning. He's like Mertesacker. Mertesacker, he was dead, no pace. But when it came to positioning, he was very alert. So that's maybe what Mari is. So Mari would be a good backup option to Gabriel. But for now, maybe you could with them, but it's a bit hard because they're both left foot, isn't it? So I don't know how that works. But yeah, I mean, Holding, yeah, he's I guess.
Holding's dead, man. I don't rate him, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Pants.
As you know what I'm saying, they can't. People forget, like, they play one good game. You can praise that one good game, but as you watch them as a course of a season, you see what they're really about in it.
Exactly. Holding for me, is like Holding. I like Holding in the certain aspects that he's rough, like see when he's roughing up Mane, like he's on doing the dirty stuff. But my thing is like he switches off, like the own goal the other day, like little things like that, and it's like how he gets beat so easily, and it's like if Holding wants to impress me, be commanding. You got the ball, El Neni forward. No, that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Accept the ball and pass that way. But no, forward. That's what I want to see from him, and that's when I'll be like, you know what, cool. Because during his little time with Emery, you know, when he was playing in the 22 games unbeaten, all right, because he was going forward and he was doing the basics. Get the ball, bam. It's going to the right back or going to the left back. I'm not going sideways backwards, but then he started to backslide, and that's my thing with a lot of these Arsenal players. Like, let's be real, they're not dead players overall. Like, they're like most of these players, have the ability to play in Premier League teams, but they're not first 11 players.
And they don't function as a team together good.
Yeah,
I don't think our team functions together.
Are players that you would like impact players, or like if you want to shore up the game, like El Neni, because let's be real, El Neni is not a bad player. He's just not a first 11. El Neni is a guy, right, where we're 1-0 up, we got to see the game up. I need energy, I need someone who's just going to keep the ball and do the simple things. You bring him on. El Neni's not a guy you're going up against Chelsea, Man U, Liverpool, you want him starting because he's going to do what he done yesterday. Silly passes. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. These players, until they do it over the course of the season, then I'll be impressed. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, trust me, man. So, guys, we're gonna get into player ratings, innit?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get into the player ratings. Skills, Leno. My 3 kick-ups. 3 kick-ups.
I'm not gonna lie. Even though we won, he's getting a 5 from me, man.
He done a good save in the game. I say he done a save.
You know what? No, 5 is mad harsh. I'm giving him.
That's harsh. That's harsh, Skills. Now, come on, put the kick up.
I'll give him a 7. I'll give him a 7 because he made 2 very important saves that game.
You didn't really have chances.
There was one chance that they had, and I think everyone thought he was going to bend it far bins. And I don't know who shot the ball. I can't remember who shot the ball, but they tried to go low and hard, and he got there very quick. And I was like, all right, cool. Yeah. He clocked that.
That one there was a good save, I must say, because he went like he was going to bend it, but my man anticipated that he could have just went low and, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, 7.
Yeah, man, that was a good save. I'll give him a 7. But those kick-ups, brother, that, like, Leno, needs a whole day of training dedicated to how to use his feet with the ball.
Yeah, he's kicking, I'm not gonna lie, very bad. It's very bad. Martinez was pinging them for fun.
Martinez was giving you first-time passes. Leno can't do that. And you know one thing I've got to most of these goalkeepers, they control and pass with the same foot. So it's like if their first touch is dead and it somehow spills onto their left foot, they've got to adjust their whole body to position it and use the same foot. So that, like, how he done those 3 kick-ups, I don't know if he meant it or not. But when I watched it in slow motion, I just saw the ball bounce off that hard brick foot, and I was like, oh my God, this brother needs training. Like, honestly, because that pass he got, if it was a first-time pass, he would have been okay. Literally. Yeah. If it's a 1-2, the defender gives it to you, bang, straight back to my man. You're okay. But you try to control it, and you're using the same foot as well.
And he's just so slow as well. He's just slow.
And then one thing that Sparta said, that I didn't clock, and then I clocked that game. He definitely holds the ball too long. He holds it too long, bro. I think that save that we was just talking about.
I think that's his worst trait. Of Leno.
That save, I swear he stood over, like he was on the ball for like 4 seconds, and he just tried to get bare active, and I was like, it's dead. My man was already running. Yeah, you clocked it late, man.
Told you, good watch. I told you about it.
He holds it too long. So I would have given him maybe an 8. But just because of those 2 things that I picked up, it's a strong 6 and a weak 7. Yeah.
You see that one there? Them antics there. Them antics there. Get you them marks there. See
them antics there, bro.
Turney. Sparta. Turney.
I'll give him for his effort and the fact he was trying to make things happen, and he was always forward thinking. That's what I like about him. And it's like, I think only once he was out of position where he made a run, he didn't have the legs to get back, and that's when they had a counter attack on his side. Other than that, I was quite impressed with him. I would give him a 7. I gave him a 7 yesterday, literally. And I think the only reason why I put him get an 8 was because I think at times he wasn't helping Martinelli when he was coming down, because Basuma was coming down his side quite a lot at times, and he wasn't Martinelli like cover him. Other than that, he's got a 7. That's it.
I'm gonna give Holding, I'm not gonna lie, 8. I'm not gonna lie. I just felt like even though he didn't do anything extravagant, I just felt him and Mari defended well yesterday as a pair, innit? Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, man.
Hey, I could, you know what? I hear that.
Like, we got a clean sheet as well. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, they defended well as a pair. I can't remember one time he just looked a bit shaky. There was a couple instances where defense would look a bit all over the place. Do you get what I'm saying? But, like, I think I'll give him an 8. Maybe a bit too kind, possibly a 7, but we won as well with a clean sheet. I think him and Mari defended well still. I'm not gonna lie. Skills, Mari.
He gets an 8 for me. He gets an 8.
Yeah, man. I feel like them two just deserve an 8. Like, I just felt like
Marshall.
But that was due to Brighton though. With what team they picked, I don't know. What was doing.
Yeah.
You know, it was they had a game literally the day before yesterday, like 2 days ago. Sorry, so it was doing rotation. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, in rotation, but yeah.
If I saw more pie on the pitch, I'll be scared still.
I'll be shook. I'll be shook, and I'm happy Lamptey's injured as well, bro. I'm like, oh, not like that, but like if he was playing against Arsenal, yeah, I would have been shook, man.
Sparta, Xhaka.
4.
No, did we say Bellerin? We said Bellerin, no?
Oh
no, we missed out the boy Bellerin.
Bellerin.
Missed out the boy Bellerin.
You see, you know what it is? Bellerin, yeah. Bellerin's a weird player because in the opening 10 minutes, he was trying to make things happen. I can't even fault him on that. He was trying to go forward. But then the intensity just dropped off. But he actually had a good game. I remember he actually had a good game. Even the commentators said it as well. But me, I would have given him just about a 7. And I think that's good for him. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not his big fan, so I don't want to give him too high. But he wasn't too bad, and he wasn't over the top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Skills, El Neni though, your boy. Your boy running the midfield general.
It's so mad because when he first came, I liked him so much, but he gets a 4 for me, man. He had a poor game, man. And it wasn't just that little hitch up he'd done at the back. It wasn't just that. But even that, it was just like he's concentrate. Like you can't be in the midfield and not be. But your concentration skills has to be 100, bro. You get it, and you can't look like you're the player that invites pressure. And I feel like that's him right now. As soon as he gets the ball, I feel like the opposing player's just like, right, that's the guy who's always gonna mess up. Let's duck him down. And you just see it. He's not composed. He'll do a next spin, not knowing that you just spun into a player, and then it's just like that's what happened at the back. Like he just started. I don't know, bro. Donny just started feeling bare pressure, spun to the right, and just scuffed the pass. And I was thinking, brother, what is this guy doing? And there's just too many times I feel like, but him and Xhaka could have both went forward, and they might just slow down the game too much, man. So for me, he gets a 4, man.
Sparta, Xhaka.
Yeah, the 4 as well. He didn't make nothing happen. And the thing is, it's not even me, like, not even rating him now. He didn't make nothing happen. He was slow on the ball, poor decision makings. I'm sure he even gave away a stupid foul. Like, I'll have to think about it. He didn't really do like with him. It's like he needs a push to play well, and I can't have my CM doing that. So yeah, as a 4, like I don't want to get into him as a 4. It's a quick 4. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, but the only reason why I want to give him a 5, I've clocked in the past 2 games, he has not given any unnecessary fouls.
Has he not?
And there was one time yesterday, he lost the ball. I think he was next to Tierney or something. He lost the ball, and I said, this guy is gonna annihilate this brother and catch a yellow card. And he actually looked like he was about to go in, then he thought about it. So for me, the only reason why I've clocked, he started thinking now. And I think even the Chelsea goal, there was a time where he could have stopped it, but he knew if I stop this, it's a pen. So he went in for it and he just put his hands up. So I've clocked. He started thinking about his choices more. But again, he didn't have he didn't do nothing. He just,
what, 4.55?
But he didn't do nothing. He didn't add for me.
But you know what's mad, You know what's mad? I believe that these two are going to be the lowest scorers in this match rating. And it just goes back down to, I believe that are the reason we have slow starts. When I watch Granit Xhaka and El Neni together, all they do is pass among themselves sideways. They never break lines. Like, do you get what I'm saying? And I just feel like every match here, it's like they want to get a hold of the game before they actually want to attack the game. Whereas in Chelsea, we just attack the game. Do you get what I'm saying? And we came with that verg in it. feel like these guys, it just shows that we just need a whole different type of midfielder. At least with El Neni and Partey can just break free and be that dynamic person where El Neni can still do his thing, but at least we have another person that has something to offer. I feel like Xhaka, he likes to take a bit more onus on the matches, innit? He likes to take control of the midfield and be like, yeah, give me the ball. Dictate where the ball's going to pass, whereas I think we should just be a bit more fluid and take more risks, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like me, I just want Willock to play, to be honest, over one of them. You just need something different, man. Or even a Sabayas. But we'll see. That's another problem for another day. Emil Smith Rowe. Sparta.
A 9. For the fact that he's so young, but he's so confident. And it's like, you can see the difference, what he's added to this team, like the runs he was making, the tracking back. Like, he was on Basuma, where Basuma obviously is going to overpower him. He's a lot stronger than him. I don't mind if what you do doesn't work out, but it's like you put the effort in. Like, I think once where I think he showed a bit too much eagerness here, where I think he made that foul. And even I think the referee thought, you know what, let me just allow him, where he should have got booked for that. But the ref was like, you know what, I'm gonna just let him off. But other than that, he didn't put a foot wrong. Like, he did everything that was asked. And because he played so well, he got a full 90 minutes. Do you see what I'm saying? So for me, yeah, I'll definitely give him a 9. Yeah, he deserves it.
Saka, give him a 9 as well. Maybe, well, yeah, because he did get an assist as well. That drive for the goal, I'll give Saka a 9. Even though, like, I felt like Emil Smith was part of why we won, but I felt like Saka's just drive and everything was just so much to like in it. And I'll give Saka a 9, definitely. What would you not give him a 10?
No, I don't know. 10.
First half.
A 10, he would have had to have a perfect first half.
First half, yeah.
Perfect first half, yeah, definitely. Who else played? Aubameyang. That guy. This one's a bit sticky now.
I'm giving him a 5.
If you're saying Xhaka and them and 4,
I'm giving Aubameyang a 5.
Standard.
Yeah.
I would say.
You got both answers still.
I would say 6, only because, not because he did anything special, he was making runs, but he was isolated. So he was getting in the positions, but he was just isolated. So a 6, like a standard for him. Because it's not like he did nothing wrong. We didn't do anything right. It wasn't until the second half when he started imposing himself on the game. But by his standards, a 6 is poor. Like the Aubameyang I expect should be an 8 minimum a game. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah.
100%. And who else came? Lacazette, the super sub manager. Some will say that he should have started. Some will say he was a super sub. But what would you not give him?
I'll give him. I don't know. I want to say 8.
8.
Yeah, I want to say 9. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe
that finish was a 9. That finish was a 9.
The finish was a finish was a 10. Finish was a 10, bro. But
ridiculous.
Again, I just don't feel like he had enough time to actually involve himself in the game. But I did see him. Like, what I love about Laka, and I'm seeing more often, is he gets onto players. I saw him getting onto bare players. Bruv, duck man down. Like, where are you? Like, he would look to the right. If Saka's not pressing, he's gonna look like after 2 minutes, he's gonna be like, where was you, bro? And I love that. I love that so much because I know next time Saka's gonna be there. He's gonna be there, and I feel like we need more of those guys. This is the stuff a Aubameyang should be doing. Our captain should be doing. Do you get me, bruv? Why are you not tracking back? Why are you? You know what I'm saying? So I'll give him a strong 8. Like maybe an 8.5. Yeah.
Okay. And who else came on again? Who else came on? There wasn't no other subs, in it?
He was on for
Maitland-Niles.
He just.
No, that was more tactical time.
Yeah.
I'll give him like a 5-6 because he came on and he done what he needed to do in it. Just be there, bro, and he done it. So
Mm.
Yeah. Who else was that? It.
Cool, guys. I think that's it, innit? There was only two because I know Maitland Niles came on at the end.
Yeah.
Ceballos, he came on.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I didn't see him spin once, so I can't even tell you. I can't even remember him being on.
That real, I didn't even know he came on.
Wait, did he come on?
Real talk. No, he came on. I remember.
He came on, innit?
He was. He did.
I
I remember him waiting on the touchline as well.
And that's what Smith.
Because remember, my man got injured, and then Smith Rowe came to the right, and then Tobias came on for Saka, innit? Yeah. Guys, so we got I just want to quick your lineups for our next match. Our next match is against West Brom. What day is that? Saturday or Sunday? Saturday. Quickly. Your lineups quickly.
Leno and goal.
Yeah.
KT left back. Me personally, Ainsley and Miles right back. I don't know what's the situation with the whole COVID or them man being ill and that, but obviously if they can't play, then Pablo and Holding, if they can.
Gabriel's got COVID.
He's got it, yeah.
He's got it, yeah. So he needs to recover.
Due to that, then yeah, Pablo and Holding at the back, even though I don't really feel Holding, but we ain't got a choice right now. I'd rather play Saliba, but yeah, that's another story. I don't know. I want to say Xhaka and Ceballos, but I just don't feel like there's enough chemistry. But again, we ain't really got a choice, so I'll pick Xhaka. The only reason why I'm saying Ceballos because there's times where he can surprise me. He just does a next pass and it's like, oh, raw. So you've got that in you, yeah? So yeah, I would say Xhaka, Ceballos sitting in front of the defense, and Smith Rowe in front of them. Up top, Laka, and on my wings, Martinelli on the left, Saka on the right.
Oba on the bench.
Oba on the bench. On the bench. And he doesn't.
What about you? No, he doesn't. What time you come on? Like what? 75th
minute. Yeah, man. 75th.
Nah, chance.
So sadly, let me go. But I'd probably give Macy a chance. Yeah, just you know what I'm saying, because I ain't seen him. You never know. Could be another good goalkeeper. You don't know that. But Leno
better than Runnerson. Definitely better than Runnerson.
Yeah, he's out the picture. I'm saying. But so Leno in goal, KT left back. I would personally put Bellerin right back. I keep the centre backs the same, Holding and Pablo Mari. CM, I would play now Xhaka and Maitland Niles. I would play Smith Rowe in the hole. Then Martinelli. I'll play Pepe over Saka, not for the fact that Pepe is better, but Saka needs a rest. And then Saka on, Pepe on, and then Laka in the middle. And then, yeah, that would be my team. Because I feel like if we have an interjection of pace in the middle, the game might be actually different. But because we've got such slow midfielders that take hours to pass the ball and to turn, that's why we can't transition. But Partey's in training, so you never know. He might even play. Do you get what I'm saying? You don't know. But I want to see Maitland Niles in that midfield position next to someone who's a soldier. Do you get what I'm saying? That's my lineup.
Yeah.
You get me?
Nah, your lineup is basically my lineup. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a good lineup still. I don't think I would have put Maitland Niles CM, and I don't think it will happen, but I would love to see him CM next in the midfield. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, guys. That's the end of the podcast, the show. Arsenal Antics. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And we'll be back real soon for the next match against West Brom, yeah? Hopefully we'll win. Score predictions. That's what I want. Yeah, score predictions, man.
Depends on which Arsenal showed up, but I'm going for 3-1, Arsenal.
I was gonna say that.
3-1.
Yeah, 3-1.
I don't think we'll get a clean sheet because they're fighting for their lives right now, and they got a safe face after tasting by Leeds. But I feel like we should beat them. But
I feel like, yeah, 3-1, and I think they're gonna score first.
yeah,
I say 2-0. Because you see me, I know they got smacked 5-0. They're coming with a low block. They're coming with the lowest block. You know, Sam Allardyce is coming. He's not conceding 5 again. Do you know what I'm saying? So I know.
home or away?
Good question now. That's a good
Oh,
question.
no.
I think.
That's
Let me go find out quickly.
Yeah. Because if it's at home, then we have to beat them comfortably. If it's away, it's a different game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
away. It's away.
still think that we'll win, but yeah, it's going to be a low block we're going to be facing.
Yeah, so I feel like with that low block, I think we might get a goal in the second half. One goal, and then they will open up a bit more, and then we'll get that first one. I still believe it won't be firing how we want to be firing, but these youngsters just give you something to watch Arsenal and just be excited about. You get what I'm saying? And as long as I see Smith Rowe, Saka, Martinelli in the team, I'm happy with that still. Yeah, I'm saying. So yes, Arsenal Antics, we are gone. Thank you guys for locking in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until West Brom.
Peace.